Hey guys, we're here with Kelli Christine, and her space is absolutely amazing. It's a private studio. Kelli, can you tell me a little bit about how you came up with the whole concept of studio days and days babes?
Well, for me, I really wanted to create a space that was like home to my clients. And my clients, I wanted them to have kind of a name for themselves, and that is Days Babes.
Yeah.
And I wanted my clients to all kind of have a name that they can call themselves. And it's so fun. My clients love when they like do post pictures. They love calling themselves Days Babes. I just thought it was a great branding opportunity for me.
If I'm a client coming to you for the first time, what is it that you would want me to know about you, and why should I trust you as a stylist?
I started working in salons when I was 15 as a receptionist, and I really just loved the energy of the salon and the vibe, and all the girls kind of encouraged me, to look into a program to go to hair school in high school. And so I did. I got in, and I did it. By the time I was graduating high school, 2 weeks later, finished beauty school, got my license, went to college, tried that for a while, and just, I was doing hair, going to school, and I just realized I just want to do hair, and I know that if I give this my all and my 100% and give it all the passion that I know that I can, I will be successful at it. And honestly, I'd say my skills are where they're at, and I am the person I am because of trial and error and finding out 1,000 ways it didn't work right, and still, it's always a journey. So working on how to find the best method to run your business, and really how you want your culture of you as a brand to be to your client. For me, my clients know that they can come here and it is like home, but at the same time, they know that I'm going to not just give them what they're asking for, but I'm going to give them what they actually need.
Yes.
And I think that's so crucial, is that I'm big on communication. I'm telling my clients everything I'm doing every step of the way. And it can be repetitive, it can be annoying, but my clients actually do like that about me because they know what's going to happen. I think the biggest thing you can do wrong, one of the biggest things you can do wrong in a salon is not doing that. You put a client at a shampoo bowl with an Olaplex treatment on their hair, or a toner, whatever it may be, and you don't tell them what's on their hair and you just walk away. That client's going to sit there with anxiety on what's going on, when am I leaving, I have to get to this. I think just always communicating every step of the way what you're doing and getting the feedback from the client, it always is going to make sure that the end result is everyone happy.
Yeah.
So.
I know you talked a little bit about the unique way that you consult with your clients. Mm-hmm. Can you tell me a little bit about, what kind of makes the consulting process a little bit different that you do than other stylists that are out there?
Yeah, so when clients come into me for consultation, oftentimes, honestly, we'll sit like this.
Yeah.
I think that it's important to look your client straight in the eyes and see them face on, not just through a mirror. When you're looking at a client through a mirror, you're not really hearing them oftentimes, okay? Yeah. And maybe if you are hearing them, they don't feel heard. And I think it really gives this level of personal connection between two people, which I think our society especially is lacking these days. So I think it's really important to sit down and make them feel comfortable. I think that's also, especially I do a lot of hair extensions, and a lot of women they're embarrassed by these issues, whether it's a disorder they have, or maybe they have some kind of disease or something going on, or they've had issues with their hair, and they're embarrassed about it. So you want to, especially if I'm walking up to them with this long, full mane of hair, I want to make them feel comfortable, and I want them to know that they can talk to me, and I'm not here to judge them. I'm here to just give them everything that I can to help get them to where they feel happy about how they feel on the outside. So, yeah.
What type of extensions do you specialize in?
I specialize in individually bonded extensions. I do lots of methods, and I'm actually even going to be taking some courses soon to do some more. I think it's always important to be, I'm excited actually to meet Casey's class coming up here in Beverly Hills soon. So I think it's just important to just constantly know that you're always learning, and never be a stylist that's, with an ego that you can't learn something from someone else, because you can learn something from anyone. If that person's doing hair for 1 year, 5 years, 20 years, you all have something you can learn from each other, and I think it's just important to keep an open mind.
Yeah. So with the client that you're doing today, Angie Lee, why is it that you chose to install the polymer bond extensions on her?
I chose polymer bond extensions on her. Well, I call them individual bonds. For a lot of reasons. Because Angie's somebody that she's very busy on the go. She gets blowouts once a week, and she probably doesn't touch her hair in between time. Also, she wants low maintenance with her life. She doesn't have enough time to be in the salon all the time. She doesn't have enough time to blow dry her own hair, let alone go into a salon all the time. So I really wanted to give her a look today that was something that was going to be low maintenance while enhancing her palette and was going to complement her skin tones and still make her feel blonde, but not like all the way to the roots blonde. So we did a like nice rooty look on her, and then we used the individual bonds with my new rooted collection, which is amazing. I'm like so happy with the results. You see how like beautiful it was at the roots?
I mean,
like,
even just looking at
I'm
your
wearing
hair
it right now. Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you. Yeah. So it made honestly the end result even more beautiful. I haven't actually done a full install with a full rooted collection yet, and I'm so excited about it because it's really going to change my process and the way I do extensions. I'm not going to have to be, customizing the hair as well. I'm going to still be customizing it. I guess I'm not going to have to be toning it all the time and highlighting the hair. It's already going to be done for me, and it's a beautiful color. And if anything, I can just like tone it slightly and make it perfect.
Do you have any specific tips for styling the hair, like tool-wise, heat-wise? Like, what type of things do you recommend?
Less is more when it comes to that. I always recommend a leave-in conditioner first and foremost. My two favorites are Unite 7 Seconds, and I also love It's a 10 with Keratin. Those are both awesome for extensions, especially the blonde extensions, okay? So make sure if your client doesn't have that already, send it home with them. Second, I love to do some kind of moisturizing product, whether that be, sometimes I'll use an oil. I love the Domino's oil. It's right over here. This one right here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it smells amazing, and it makes the hair feel really, really soft.
Can anyone use that? Can I use it?
You can use it. You should try that.
Oh, okay.
You like it. Yeah, so oil is a huge thing. And, oils have a bad rap because it's not the right oil for that client, and I think they're maybe not using it the right way. So it's important to, add a little oil to your hands, let it emulsify in your hands like a lotion, rub it around, and then kind of start on the ends and work your way up. Start it from the bottom over here. So you got analogies. You always want to start on your ends of your hair and work your way up with anything you do. Brushing, washing, conditioning, oil. Start on the ends, work your way up. So another product I like to use is Color Wow. I love their new Dream Coat product. It's amazing. You can really saturate the hair with it, and it does really change the way that the extensions feel after.
Yeah.
I have clients I blow out every week for years, and adding the Dream Coat into my regimen of their blowout the last month and a half, it's a game changer.
Made a huge difference.
Major game changer.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing all these tips with us and allowing us to come into your space today, which is fabulous. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram, of course, at Hair by Kelli Christine, or you can find me on my website. You can go ahead and send me an email or shoot me a text to the number on my website. It's been really fun. I hope you enjoyed as much as we did. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop me a DM or on Hair Compound on their Instagram.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.